The dining room felt tight, like the walls were slowly moving closer. The clock ticked too loud. Each second scraped my nerves. She stood by the door. Her fingers twisted around her purse strap. Her perfume reached me. Sweet, heavy, almost sickening. "Do not wait for me," she said. Her voice sounded light. Too light. I looked at my phone. I saw the message. The one she thought she deleted. The one from Jake. "Enjoy your time with Jake," I said. My voice felt calm. Too calm. Her eyes flickered, like a candle fighting wind. Her lips parted. No words came out. She laughed. A short laugh. Sharp. Broken. "You are imagining things," she said. The door closed behind her. The lock clicked. The sound echoed in my bones. The house smelled like leftover coffee, and cold toast, and the lie she left hanging in the air. I sat at the table. I did not move. I listened. The pipes moaned. The walls whispered. The refrigerator hummed like a living thing. 1 hour passed. Then 2. My phone vibrated. A message from an unknown number. "She is not answering." My chest tightened. The air felt thick, like breathing through wet cloth. I stood up slowly. The chair scraped the floor. The sound felt too loud. The hallway felt longer, darker, colder. Another vibration. Another message. "Something is wrong." The light in the kitchen flickered. Once. Twice. Then went still. I heard it. A car door outside. Not hers. Footsteps on gravel. Heavy. Fast. Knocking. Not gentle. Not polite. Panic wrapped around my throat, like invisible fingers. I opened the door. It was Jake. His face looked drained. His skin pale. His hands shaking. "She told me you knew," he said. A cold wave traveled down my back. He swallowed hard. "She never showed up." The air felt sharp, like broken glass inside my lungs. My phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. Silence. Then breathing. Not hers. A woman whispered my name. A door slammed somewhere behind me. Jake turned slowly. The living room lights turned off by themselves. The house dropped into darkness. The phone line stayed open. Breathing continued. Closer. Louder. The front door was still open. Wind pushed it wider. Footsteps sounded from inside the house. Slow. Dragging. Jake grabbed my arm. His fingers felt ice cold. We did not speak. The air turned colder. Thicker. I smelled metal. Something moved in the hallway. A shape where light should have been. Bones cracked. My phone slipped from my hand. It hit the floor. The whisper said again. She came running home. But the voice was wrong. It was not human. The hallway door opened by itself. Something breathed from inside. Warm. Wet. Rotten. Jake stepped back. Then stopped. His eyes went wide. Frozen. He stared at the darkness. He saw something I could not. His lips trembled. He tried to scream. No sound came out. The thing moved closer. The air turned buzzing. Heavy. I could feel my heart shaking inside my ribs. Then I heard it. Bare feet on the floor. Fast. Panicked. Someone running. Toward the front door. Toward us. Her voice. Crying. Shaking. "Open the door," she screamed. "Let me in." Her hands slammed against the door. Over and over. She sounded terrified. But something was wrong. Her shadow on the frosted glass was wrong. Too tall. Too thin. Too many fingers. Her crying turned to laughter. Wet. Deep. Not human. The knocking slowed. 1 tap. 2 taps. 3 taps. Silence. Then a soft whisper through the wood. "You told me to enjoy my time." The house gave a low groan. The walls began to tremble. The floor felt like it was breathing. Jake squeezed my arm harder. His nails dug into my skin. The hallway shape began to crawl forward. Its movement sounded like bones sliding over tile. The air stank of rust and mold. My ears rang. My vision blurred. The front door handle started to turn by itself. Slowly. Carefully. Like something on the other side was learning how to open it. And then it stopped. And the whisper came again. From directly behind my ear. "You should have waited for me." My spine went cold. My muscles locked. I could not move. I could not breathe. And the house went completely silent. Even the refrigerator stopped humming. Even the pipes stopped moaning. Even the walls stopped whispering. Then, a soft giggle rose from the hallway darkness, and a wet dragging sound moved closer to my feet, and the floor beneath me began to feel soft, like skin, warm, alive, and the front door slowly creaked open, even though I never touched the lock, and cold night air rushed inside, and footsteps ran into the house, fast, bare, desperate. I turned, and this time, I really saw her, but something was standing behind her, holding her shoulders, smiling through her hair, and she was not running toward me. She was being pushed, and I heard Jake whisper my name, like a warning, like a goodbye, as the shadow in the hallway began to stand up, taller, wider, closer, and her mouth opened, to scream, or to laugh, or to speak in that wrong voice again, and the lights suddenly came back on, and everything felt too quiet, too normal, too fake, and I realized the house was no longer empty, and I was no longer alone, and the thing that came home with her was not going to leave, and it was learning my name, breath by breath, step by step, and it was moving closer to my bed upstairs, as the floorboards began to creak, one by one, leading toward the darkness that was now waiting for me.